Welcome to day 18 of the 21-day mindfulness challenge. Just a few days to go now until Q4. And as we go into Q4, there's a lot of decisions to make. What are we going to focus on? What are we going to prioritize? What needs to happen in order for that to happen? And making a decision is better than not making a decision, but sometimes it can stump us a little bit. But also, even if we make a decision that doesn't turn out the way we hoped it would, we can always make another decision after that. But if we're stuck in indecision, it can really help us just to take a step back. And we can do that with mindfulness, just taking a few minutes to breathe, to connect back into ourselves and, create a bit of space and perspective. So with that in mind, if it's safe to do so, I'm inviting you to close your eyes. And of course, you can do this with just your eyes lowered, or, if you're choosing to do walking mindfulness, keep your eyes open, but just bring your awareness inwards to your body. And we can start by just bringing awareness to our breath, noticing how the breath is. Is it fast or slow or deep or shallow? Is it up in our neck and throat and chest, or is it further down, filling up our chest or our stomach, our solar plexus in that area, or not? There's no right or wrong. It's just about really noticing and paying attention to what's happening for us in our bodies, rather than going into our minds and thoughts and stories. Because it's our minds and thoughts and stories that can create indecision, especially when there's lots of different thoughts swirling around. So just tuning back in, coming back into our bodies and our breath, going back into our intuition and checking in with ourselves, what we're really feeling, can really help us to make a decision from a more connected and, if you like, centered sort of place. So it's not really about quietening our mind or stopping any thoughts. It's about being present with ourselves, actually. So we're noticing the breath, checking in on how the breath is. And then let's just check in with our connection with the earth, whether that's through the chair on our seat bones or whatever surface is holding us, or whether it's our feet on the floor, on the ground. And then just inquiring into whether we can allow ourselves to be held. Can we surrender to the chair, to the floor, to the earth, or are we holding ourselves quite tightly and tensely in? And again, it's not about being one thing or another. It's just about noticing where we're at, being with that and breathing with it, and bringing the awareness to the breath. And then you might want to welcome in from this place a decision that you're not sure which way to go, or there's lots of ways and you're in indecision. Maybe you know the decision you need to make, you're just not making it. You're procrastinating, and that's okay. We all go there. Notice that procrastination, or notice that indecision. Notice all the different options. And just breathe with that and connect to the earth. And just allow it to be there. See if anything softens or opens or loosens within your body or not. It might tighten up. And maybe your decision will just be to make a decision and just see what happens. And trust that you can always make another decision after that. Or you might get real clarity about what you can do. Just breathe with that space. Just breathe with whatever is going on around this particular decision that you need to make. And just noticing if anything changes or shifts. Whether that's a physical sensation in your body, whether anything opens up, creates space, or whether you get more tense. Maybe there is a little bit more information you need or work to be done before you can make the decision. Or maybe you do know what to do. Maybe you just need to take the plunge. Just taking a couple more breaths here, wherever you're at with it. Just trusting that you'll know what to do. And then just starting to bring yourself gently back into the room. Maybe moving around slightly, wiggling fingers and toes or whatever feels good, stretching up a bit. And then very gently, when you're ready, opening your eyes and coming back into the day. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you hopefully again tomorrow.